So let's start with talking a little bit about what got you interested in makeup in the first place, and what led you to Los Angeles.
I was one of those little girls that were painting my brother's faces, and I was cutting off my Barbie's hair and taking my dolls and destroying their faces with makeup and lipstick and whatnot. And yeah.
Okay, so how did you wind up at Mud?
My aunt found Mud's website. I had a girlfriend at the time who was living in LA, and I hopped on a plane and came for a visit, and I met Tate and I met you guys, and about 4.5, 5 months later I was in a U-Haul with my cats and pulling my car, and I'm here.
You moved to Los Angeles and from Kansas.
I did.
And
I came out here and I did the master program with you guys.
Phenomenal.
And you guys were a brand new school. I think my student ID number is like number 60. I might have been the third class to go all the way through.
I think so, yeah. This was 1998,
yeah.
I think is when you...
1998, and you were my character teacher.
Yeah.
John was my beauty teacher, and Carl was my effects teacher.
How did that education prepare you for, right out of school, and also what you're doing now even?
Well, I think you have this ideal idea once you get out of school, you're just going to go work. And when you come to Hollywood or you come to Los Angeles, it's not just, oh, I'm going to go out, apply for a job, and I'm going to get it, because it doesn't work that way. There's a lot of perseverance that needs to happen.
When you started, there was no social media.
No, there was no social media.
Internet was just new.
Cell phones were still, analog. Not everybody had one of those,
right.
And they were super expensive. And when you're right out of school, you don't have any money, and the jobs that you are going to get right out of school aren't going to be the jobs where you're making, $350 a day
right.
for your time. It's going to be, can I do your makeup for your headshots for $50? And you find yourself doing stuff like that, 10 times a day just to make money and make sure you can pay your rent while you're still here.
What was your first job?
My first job I actually got while I was in school. I got a couple of the girls that I went to school with here. We went out one night and we sat next to a bunch of actors at a restaurant, and they were talking about a short they were going to do. And we chimed in and said, hey, we're makeup artists. And so they actually gave us the job. And I remember coming to you and saying, I'm going to do a job. And you're like, do you know what you're getting into? And we didn't. And I remember you spending probably about an hour or so after school, and you taught me how to break down a script.